Hey guys, here's what I've been obsessed with since you told me about the gate project. If I had a nice house with a security gate in front, this is the door that I would want. And the reason is normally when you park too close to a swinging gate, it hits your car. So then you got to have sensors that tell people when the car is there. It's all nonsense. What you want is a gate that gets out of the way efficiently. This is the best way to do it. Okay. Imagine pulling up to that gate and it swings open like that. Okay. There's a lot of reasons that this is awesome. From the top view, like, look how if there was a car there, it just goes around the car, right? Another reason is security wise, if I was to put a pin on this corner right here, when this goes down, it engages the ground. Try doing that with a swinging gate. Like, this thing is Fort Knox. That would swing into position, hit a hole in the ground, and you could hit it with a truck and it's not going anywhere. The other reason is safety. These gears, and I just really was trying to get the rough idea on paper, but these semicircles have to be gears, and I have a cheap way to make them. But imagine that they're gears for a second. What's neat about this cycle is that all through the cycle, it's balanced. Whenever it's here, and let's say that the motor breaks, now it's just dangling. The weight of this door pushing downward is exactly the same as this door here resisting because it's being pulled downward. And that's the same all the way through the cycle. So at the halfway point, of course, it's balanced. But then even on the opposite side, it's still balanced, which means I can still use standard gate hardware. It's $1,500 for a kit, solar panel, roll up, hit a button, and your gate opens. That's the same hardware I'm going to use on this. They won't need, Genius Conrad to come out and fix their door whenever it breaks. It's just a regular door. It just looks crazy. I have to machine a pin at two 45-degree angles in order for this to work. But this bracketry is going to bolt to that stone that you told me you know the stonemason guy. There's some bugs to work out, but I'm sending you this because I'm sure that I can work them out from here. One of them is I should have mounted all this hardware. Like, I either needed a 45 on this pillar, or I need to mount the pillar at an angle and mount everything on the corner. But the point is, it hits the pillar right now, and so I've got to eliminate that. That's not that big a deal. The other is the geometry for this semicircle is pretty crazy. I got it better and better. I started out with just a perfect semicircle. Basically, it hits there a little bit, and then it's a little too far apart, and then it comes back together. I'll figure all that out. I know that it can be done. The angles and everything. Like, it's going to work. Okay. So that's it. It's totally balanced, cheap to operate, and looks awesome, and prevents it from hitting any cars, either direction. And also, I mean, if it was my house, I would make those gear teeth the front end of the entrance, so people would pull up to see these massive gears. Downsides of this design is if you want it to be 16 foot wide, it's got to be 16 foot tall. So this is literally designed at 16 feet wide, so their door would be 16 feet tall. Maybe that doesn't look good in their situation. I don't know. I think that's the biggest one. I can't really do this gate. Like with a swinging gate, you could do any opening height and width that you want. But this is always going to have to be symmetrical. Let me know if there's any interest, because I would love to finish designing this. I think the cost to build it is the same. It's just the design time that's crazy. So let me know what you think.